Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a watch book review. A Man and His Watch by Matt Haranek. It's a book about the iconic watches and stories from the men who wore them. I'm going to give you an unscripted review of the book, so let's dive in. We have here a high color, high embossed cover here. You can feel each individual link. Hour marker, you can feel the hands, the pushers and the crown, and even the Rolex symbol. Really cool detail. Can you guess this famous watch? I'm sure a lot of you watch enthusiasts can. And that actually brings me to the first thing I wanted to show you, which is indeed Paul Newman's watch given to him by his wife Joanne. She had inscribed "Drive slowly." So right here just shows you that there's a more emotional component to just being a watch, which is actually what drove this particular author into writing this book. I'm actually taking these gloves off. This was actually a joke meant for the person that gave me this book, which I'm actually going to show you right here. He gave me this book for Christmas. And he wrote right here, "Matt, from one watch lover to another, Merry Christmas, Sean." This book was actually from the author for his father. And we actually go right to the preface of the author here. This is the Rolex that his father bought. His father, just to give you a quick synopsis of what drove this book, the author's father had a successful business. His first year, he wanted to celebrate, so he bought himself a watch. He came home, and his son, the author, saw how happy he was, and his dad usually shared with him, the love for motorcycles and architecture and whatnot. So, he saw the joy that his father had with this and how proud he was that he was able to buy such a masterpiece here. So his moral of the story is his father passed away suddenly. Son had to have it. He doesn't know whether or not it was given to him or he took it, but either way, he had to have it. So he still wears it to this day, and it brings him a huge emotional connection. And that's really what watches are all about. Watches tell the world a bit about who you are, and they can, if you're lucky, connect you to people in your life who matter most. So, it actually brings me to the first story here. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who this particular person is. The initials are EP. And EP is indeed Elvis Presley. And this is actually a Corum square face. And we're going to just dive into this story real quick. The square face yellow gold Corum Buckingham was the king's own until one day handed to his longtime valet, bodyguard, and movie stand-in Richard Davis. Complaining that there was something wrong with the watch. When Davis turned it over to inspect it, he saw the inscription "To Richard" from EP. Perhaps Elvis Presley meant it to be Davis's good luck charm. So that's the one story I wanted to share with you guys. And then the second one is another famous guy who I have a special connection to myself, which I will share at the end of this video. Sylvester Stallone. This is by far the watch I'm most emotionally connected to. First time I saw it, it was on the wrist of rock star Greg Allman, lead singer of the legendary Allman Brothers band. It was in 1976. We were on a plane and Greg was sleeping. I looked over and saw the most beautiful watch I'd ever seen. As soon as we landed, I tracked one down, and it's been my pride and joy ever since. It was the first valuable thing I could afford to buy, and I still love it dearly. The strength and simplicity, the masculine shape, it was perfect. It still is. It's like Rocky says to Adrian in Rocky 2, do you like having a good time? Then you need a good watch. This is one of the few things that connects me to the good old days. Again, an emotional connection. And we'll zoom out here, and it's a beautiful Tiffany & Company Rolex. So I just wanted to finish off, at least in regards to this book, just going over the table of contents real quick. I don't want to give away too many of the stories, but just a couple of my favorite ones from my, two celebrities that I'm very familiar with. But just to kind of give you an idea as to what's in this book, I'm just going to just briefly show you the table of contents. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I actually have I have this tripod, and it's connected to my shirt, and I was able to kind of MacGyver a setup here so that I could actually present this to you. So again, I'm an average Joe, and I'm going to just do some average Joe things, and that's why I was a little bit shaky. So I do apologize, but I hope you guys do get the grasp of what this book's about and know how special this book really is to fellow watch enthusiasts. So there you go. This is indeed a really cool book. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please click a like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good day.